Hi! For this video, I am doing my friends or lack thereof of friends, but just kind of the history there. I was going to have one of my friends be a part of the video and we didn't get around to it. So I'm just going to start with the main friends I've had in my life and where they're at today and how being a mom and being a parent has changed my friends and my lifestyle in that way. So my very first friend, her name is Tara, and she became my friend when I was right when I turned 13, and now this girl's 13. We became friends when I was 13, and we were inseparable, attached at the hip. We were friends through my whole teen year, so everything good, bad, whatever, we went through it together. And when I got pregnant with Jackson and was with Luke, a lot changed with that relationship. She didn't like that I was always with Luke, and when we got married, my life became more about Luke and the baby, and she didn't like that because she was still going out drinking and hanging out with friends and doing the camping bonfires and doing just the fun teen stuff. I don't know if that's normal teen stuff, but that's kind of what we did. And I wasn't there to do that. I was planning baby showers and I was doing other things, family oriented. So our friendship kind of grew apart in that way. And we still hung out after I had Jackson and would try to get together. And then she ended up getting pregnant herself and she had a baby. And things kind of took a turn for the worse with the guy she's with, and he has a few issues, and the relationship started to be more drama than not, and it was too hard to plan really anything together. I mean, it was awesome. You want to find friends if you have kids that those kids can play with. Otherwise, it's really, really hard to be friends with somebody that doesn't have kids. And so it was kind of cool because she had a boy, I had a boy. They were about 2-year age difference there. And I don't know, that relationship it just didn't work out. That friendship, I should say. And my next friend I was friends with was in medical assisting. And I know this sounds weird to say that I have a friend here, I have a friend here, and that there's huge gaps in between, but it's really hard to go out where you normally meet people and have friends when you're a mom, because you're doing mom things. And the only time that you find friends are other moms. And when you're a teen mom and you're out there doing stuff with your kids, it's the other moms could be 5, 10, 15 years older than you. So it's really hard to find things in common with those moms because you're not even on the same level and the same things. So it's really hard to connect with those moms. So yeah, I do a lot of things with other moms, but they're not like my friend. And so my next friend I made in medical assisting school. Her name's Brooke. And I moved by her, and we ended up carpooling because our school was 30 minutes away. And we became really good friends. We have a lot of the same interests. She does not have a kid, so a lot of our time hanging out had to do with school. Really, that's all we ever did. If we were outside of school hanging out, it was studying. I can't think, one time we went to eat and to a movie to catch up. That's kind of it. But we still keep in contact. I made her go on this cruise this past January with one of Luke's best friends. His girlfriend and him broke up 2 days before the cruise, so she came on the cruise with us, and she's just somebody that even if I don't talk to for a long time, I can always text or call, and we just pick up right where we left off. And she's super fun. She now has her RN, so yay, it's exciting. My next friend would be, her name's Emily. And when I was living on my own with Jackson, she was an apartment manager in the apartments next to mine. And I was really into church, going to church all the time, and the bishop referred us to be friends. And so we became really good friends, and we would hang out all the time. She was pretty good with Jackson, so like she was cool with like going swimming with us and doing things like that, which it's rare to find somebody that doesn't have kids that's cool being around kids all the time. But she did really well with it, and we were friends for a little bit, and then she met a guy and she ended up getting with him, and they got married, and she like moved to Washington or something. We don't really talk anymore, like kind of like each other's stuff on social media, but nothing too serious there. But that's somebody that I did spend a lot of time with. My next friend, it would be like my main friends, is Brianna. And that's my nursing school friend. And basically we did everything together. Like all of nursing school, I didn't really get to even be with my son. So anytime we were studying, we'd take flashcards at the canyon, go on canyon walks and study. We did a lot of drinking wine and studying. We did a lot of just everything. Like mainly anything we were doing, we were studying, because that's all that nursing school is. But we really were like attached to each other's hips through the whole program. And we still talk. And like I just went, that's who was going to be in this video. I just went to lunch with her, and I was like, I want you to be in a video about what it's like being friends with somebody with a kid. And she's like, oh my gosh, I have so much to say on it. But you know, yeah. And then my next and kind of last friend would be one of Luke's best friends. His name's Chris. And he's just awesome, and he's really, really good with Jackson, and we always like going out and doing stuff. Like we went to Denver together to a Buffalo Bills game. And that was a lot of fun. And with Luke, of course, but we always, or like when he came and lived in Utah, he's in Texas now, but we would just like always go to movies or go out to dinner or just do whatever. And he's the one that took my friend Brooke on the cruise, and he's just like a really, really awesome guy, and I just really get along with him. I think we have a lot in common. So those are basically my friends, and as you can tell, like a couple have dropped off. So if I ever want to do anything, like sometimes with people that Luke works with, like their wives, sometimes I will, or things like that. But there's really not many like friends that I have. I have Courtney. She's with one of the guys on Luke's team, and we've done stuff like when I went to Tennessee. That she's in some of my videos, like at the zoo and Elvis Presley and stuff. And we'll get together and do stuff. Like she's done my hair before, and we like to go get pedicures and things like that. She came to Boise with me too, which was fun. But yeah, she's been gone most of this summer just because Bo's been gone. So anyway, that would be my friends. So yeah, thanks for watching.